We have this exponential function that has an x in the exponent, and we don't know how to get the exponent down. So the easiest way to do this is just to switch this into log form, because if you remember, exponential form goes like this: base to an exponent equals an argument, and then log form says log base b of the argument equals the exponent. And so do you see how the exponent right now is stuck up here? But if I switch it into log form, the exponent comes outside of something, and now it's actually going to be really easy to solve for. So let's switch this around. My base is e, so I have now log base e, and I know that you're screaming at me, but that's not how we write it, right? We don't actually write log base e like that, but I'm going to write it this way, and then I'll show you how to fix it. Okay, log base e of our argument, which is 10, equals our exponent, which is x minus 5. And now remember, log base e, we don't write it like that. We write ln. Okay, so ln of 10 equals x minus 5. And so now we want to get x by itself, so we add 5 to both sides. So I'm just going to put it out front. So I have 5 plus ln of 10 equals x. And now x is all by itself, right? And so then I can just go to my calculator. Here's my calculator. And I can just do 5 plus ln of 10 equals 7.3025. So this is my answer, 7.302 or 7.303. And you might be saying, well, that's ridiculous. That's like a crazy number. Can it work? Does it actually work? Well, let's see if it works. So again, this is my answer. Now we're just going to see if it works. We said that if I take this number and I subtract 5, and then I raise e to that number. So if I take my x and I subtract 5 and I raise e to it, that I should get out 10. Do you see that? So here's my thing. I said e to the x minus 5 equals 10. Well, if x is that ridiculous decimal that I just got, I take that ridiculous decimal, I subtract 5, I raise e to it. Sure enough, I get 10. So that's my answer. And then just go ahead and write it to 3 decimal places.